Hey people, Intro here, 3v3, Techmarine and Purification Plant, blue team. AngryMetalGuy as a Techmarine starts off in ranged combat, can support with structures and repair. We got some Raven Guard, elite scheme action I think, alongside Bulbus as a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero, great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support begins with a ranged weapon. Where's that first tunnel though? I don't see it. Oh, it starts on cooldown now, doesn't it? 45 seconds I think, yeah. And rounded off the team, StoiC as a Plague Champion starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair. The Iron Warriors elite scheme, it looks like. Red team, Alpha Centauri as an Inquisitor, offensive hero with powerful control abilities, begins in melee, but can get specialized ranged weapons, and the Armageddon Steel Legion elite scheme. Alongside Grimm as a Kommando knob, an infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you, and blows you up. Orky style begins with a twin link shooter. Rounding off the teams, Thaggoraki as a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee. Looks like we also have the Iron Warriors elite scheme here, so that's not going to be confusing. Chaos Lord is on the west side, StoiC over on the east side. Maybe they'll meet and discuss what the hell the Iron Warriors are doing. Pushing up, or rather down the east side, is Alpha Centauri. Kills a Chaos Space Marine with lasgun fire. That's embarrassing for that fella. Over on the west side, heretics are fleeing scary scout shotguns. Chaos Lord's having fun chasing around some tactical marines, barely taking any damage, but there is a base turret. Techmarine needs to get moving and shooting. Special attack misses. These guys pop their Kraken bolts for no particular reason. Doesn't do anything to Commander armor. And then the Chaos Lord runs. But he did get the Western VP and has double CSM in play as well. Grimm with some looters up with their Death Gun in the northeast corner. Red team's natural power is being hit. Ravener Alpha in amongst some guards with an awesome special attack. And the Hormogaunts get in there too. And guardsmen don't like any of that stuff. Basically anything in melee they need to run. Inquisitor, Hammer of the Witches on the Ravener Alpha's face. Stun damage. So good. Kommando comes in and helps out. Hormogaunts need to flee. And did they not lose anything then? Or did they rebuild the red team? I'm not sure. Chaos Heretics with grenade launchers here for StoiC. Has double Heretics, both with grenade launchers. So potentially very painful for any guardsmen they happen to get in range of. And the Chaos Space Marines have Eternal War. Now this isn't going to be great for dealing damage and trying to focus down the Inquisitor. The other Heretics do get auto guns, but I don't think their DPS is especially good. But maybe it'll be alright with the CSM and the Plague Champion all focusing her down. She's off. Maybe she should get... Oh, has the Rosarius already. On the west side... Oh, Devastators are capping. Scouts are leaving a task unfinished as a pair unanswered. He just said it. Warrior Brood grabbing the natural VP. Why are you leaving prayers unanswered, fellas? Or they want to grab this one? Not sure what the Devastators are up to. Just getting the hell away from the Chaos Lord, maybe? It's a strange position to take up. They're kind of defending that wreck point. Ravener Tunnel coming up in the mid. Sluggers thinking about capping, but they probably want to fight stuff. Catechin Devils flee. Raptors on the field now for Thaggoraki. Double Devastators for AngryMetalGuy trying to lock down this west side. Sluggers are indeed capping. Barb Strangler Warrior Brood doing their thing. Instant suppression and good area of effect damage. Ravener Alpha. Not sure what he's up to. Just stood right in front of the looters. I thought he was going to try and melee them. Does have the hardened carapace. Maybe he was waiting for that to be locked in there and it didn't quite come out in time. Crippling poison on some melee heretics with their aspiring champion. And red team are through the mid. Got their power hit northeast, but they're now through the mid. And they're holding Western VP too. Raptors jumping out. Took a bunch of damage but didn't drop a model. Shotgun scouts having a go at them with their shotgun blast, I imagine, because they've lost some energy here, unless they got them with a grenade. Double CSM trying to focus the scouts, I think, because he can drop their models quite quickly with double Eternal War Chaos Space Marines. Techmarine taking some heavy cover. Really? I know for a fact this... oh, it's because of the sandbags. Because that barbed wire item is light cover, I'm pretty sure. From back in my World Builder days. 408 to 473. Noise Marines on the field for StoiC. Goes tier 2. The first player to go. Kicking off in the mid. Grenade barrage. And a big old grenade barrage also from the Catachan Devils. Catachan's barrage looks way more violent. We have a Holy Brazier Inquisitor now. She has a power weapon. Going straight after those Chaos Space Marines. Poking them with her Holy Fire Stick. Gets a good special. Look at that. Can she get a model off him though? Cannot. Not enough poking. 386 to 473 on the VPs. Tier 2 for Alpha Centauri. Tier 2 for AngryMetalGuy. And Tier 2 just now for Thaggoraki. Gormagaunt's in on the looters. Oh, look at this red team built gens here. Are they looking to fast tech? It looks like those were built by Alpha Centauri. So maybe they're trying to get their tier 3 going pretty quickly, eh? Inquisitor runs. I thought she could have stayed in play maybe a bit longer there. These guys trying to steal the power in the mid, perhaps. The west side is red. Here comes some raptors worshipping Khorne. Or rather benefiting from the Khorne worship, I should say. In on the tax. Didn't use their jump there. Smart. They've still got it available now. There's some more Khorne worship. Can jump the scouts. But, yeah, I guess they know there's devs around, so they're waiting to spot them and jump them. Chaos Lord. Coming back out of base. CSM needs some more healing. Over on the east side, where the other Iron Warriors are hanging out. Oh, there's a Ravener tunnel. There we go. I guess they can use that. They'll get all slimy, but it'll be okay. Grenade barrage. Good hit. Looks like they're trying to focus down the Catachans, which is smart, because these guys can do a lot here. With tons of disruptive options, such as that. Can also protect with their smoke shell. Or smoke grenade thing. I feel like they need to use that more. A lot of players don't use the smoke grenade for the Catachans. They are quite energy intensive, but I feel like they should throw that down before they do anything else, kind of thing. Plague Champion's gone on melee mode with a Plague Sword and the Armor of Pestilence. Still level 1. Trying to kind of hard counter that Inquisitor in melee, I suppose, since the Plague Sword ignores melee resistance, which is a unique trait of that weapon, whereas the Holy Brazier would not. And Armor of Pestilence makes him nice and tough. Raptors jumping through with their cacophony effects. Veil of Time on those devs, but I guess it didn't get there in time. And there's Mark Target, I think. And Librarian's in there. Going absolutely mental. Kills the Raptors. Inspiration on kill. Didn't recognize him with the beaky helm. StoiC says care. I'm not sure why. I guess because they're fully off the field, whereas Bulbus is picking up the slack on that side. Chaos Lord runs away. Scary, scary Librarian man. Now healing up at base. Double devs are still up. Northeast corner now. We have a Primaris Psyker. Inquisitor getting crippling poison. I believe they changed the starting ability of the Primaris Psyker. I think he now starts with Terrifying Visions, which is the one that... That's the hard snare, isn't it? I always get them mixed up. There's Stripped Soul and there's Terrifying Visions. One of them suppresses you. One of them just slows you down and does damage and stuff, I think. Has that awesome shot still. There's that Ethereal Wave. And then runs away. Inquisitor barely makes it out, but does make it out. Kicking off in the mid. Orks defending this power. Smite thrown in. Shotgun scouts being sneaky. Oh, they didn't have energy for a grenade though. Mark target on the sluggers. Do they make it? Scouts are there. Trying to finish them. And they do finish them. Got some bright yellow bloodletters now for Thaggoraki. Gone tier 3. So is Grimm, Bulbus and StoiC. Oh, scouts die. Okay, then. Look at the rosters for a second, and the scouts just die. Pathogen's taking back their natural victory point. Was it the... I guess the Ravener grabbed it. Is he melee? It looks like he's a melee fella now. We'll see what melee weapon he's got when he's alive. But I think... it'll be Crypting Talons, right? Because the acid splatter, I think, would have the area of effect kind of decorator. Blade Champion. Oh, looking for the Primaris Psyker. Gets a special instead, which wasn't very helpful. Inquisitor in amongst a bunch of CSM. And then not really kiting her a lot. They do have their aspiring champion, but she's got that shield. There's Slaughter. Last Master Noise Marines almost doing a bunch of friendly fire, but they hit a bunch of barrels. Inquisitor really messing them up here. That's friendly fire. Inquisitor's going to kill him. Inquisitor is going to murder those Chaos Space Marines. I suppose StoiC was too busy microing their Plague Champion around, maybe? But that was a pretty sloppy loss in the end for those CSM. Inquisitor must have got a massive chunk of XP for that. Bloodletter's getting targeted. These guys are demons with power melee weapons, very dangerous to Marines in general. But this Librarian is doing huge amounts of work. 4 staff with over 70 power melee DPS. And that smite's pretty painful. Does the smite not have a minimum range then? How are these guys buffed over here? Oh, the inspirations from the Librarian. I love Hormagaunts being inspired by Librarian. Luther's reposition. Ravener Alpha still down here. Still level 1 as well. Looks like power was hit. Well played, StoiC. Despite losing those CSM, able to get onto the power and do some work. And a Chaos Predator on the way. Could be a bit dicey for it on this eastern side. It's a bit narrow and compacted. Bane Wolf on the field for Alpha Centauri. That's a pretty late Bane Wolf. Is that a tier 3 Bane Wolf? That's like the first one ever. Neurothrope is up for Bulbus. And a Lictor on the way. Speaking of Chaos Predators, Thaggoraki already has one. I don't think the two Chaos players have met each other yet. Chaos Predator sits on the west side for now. Neurothrope gets suppressed. Can he really suppress something that's floating? Would the Neurothrope really get scared of things? I guess you could argue that for all Tyranid units though. West side turns red. VP lead is pretty chunky too. 202 to 427 on the VPs. Here's a battle wagon on the way for Grimm. Librarian tanking tank shots to the face. But gets drained life. Thaggoraki had enough of this Librarian doing stuff. Gets to retreat. Bloodletter's coming in. Big threat and all this stuff. Especially when it's retreating. What is this Lictor doing? Lictor's got heavy melee going after the tank. Don't think it's going to get it done by itself though, is this Lictor. There's some kill to weak. Can they kill this thing actually? They got pretty damn close, you know. If the Chaos Lord didn't get in the Heretic's way there, they may have been able to get it done. 177 to 427. Battle Wagon hits the field. AngryMetalGuy hits tier 3. Did replace those scouts, by the way, which is interesting. Perhaps they plan to get a bunch of vehicles rolling out and they want the scout support. They immediately upgraded them a bunch as well with Sergeant and shotguns. Chaos Lord with Mantle of Hate. Runs away. 162 to 427. Bane Wolf with the Chem Cannon on top. Very powerful anti-infantry. Can also dissolve structures very effectively. There's a zombie guardsman. Not the most useful zombie to get. That's because of the Plague Sword. And we have Icon of Nurgle, which is just awesome. Inquisitor shot to death. Plague Champion runs. Tank now goes after the Bane Wolf. Bane Wolf can't really do anything to vehicles. Eats a rear armor hit. Is it going to chase? Looks like it is chasing. This thing must be getting an anti-vehicle weapon. It's not. It's not getting an anti-vehicle weapon. But here comes a battle wagon that can damage vehicles with a big old zap gun. Got some units inside. You can tell by that light bar there. Well, 2 of them. There's 2 units inside, which means all of the guns will fire and it gets a speed boost. I think you only need 1 unit for that these days. Has gone back and forth on that. Gretchens are up for Grimm, maybe to help support this battle wagon, I suppose. And the tank is taken out, by the way. While I was yapping on. Triple looters here. Gretchens, I guess they're inside the battle wagon. But I expect they have the repair crew upgrade. Neurothrope, messed up by Bloodletters, but it is absorbing life and getting some energy and health back. Marco Zinch CSM, is that double Marco Zinch? It is. No, it's not, it's one. There was a Cataclysm thrown in by the Neurothrope, almost taken out by Bloodletters. Nice little support here by Bulbus, but they may be in trouble themselves. Orks supporting the west side now with triple looters and triple death guns. There we go. Opening up on those Hormagaunts, now getting suppressed though by the Warrior Brood and flesh hooked by this Lictor. Chaos Lord's on him, gets rid. Battle Wagon shows. Not quite in time to have a bunch of fun, but it gets some shots going. What's going on east side? A bit of a standoff, is it? Kind of, maybe. StoiC's down to 3 units. Tank is getting Mark of Corned. And here comes a Carnifex. What is AngryMetalGuy saving for? Land Raider, perhaps. Here's the Carnifex of Bulbus. Heading straight to the west side where that contested victory point is. And they're getting kind of low on VPs here, the blue team. The eastern players have been very, very focused on the eastern side so far. I mean, it is the resource thing. You want to try and bash the power. But at some point, you've got to transition mid. I think you've got to rotate mid if you're on the losing team, as StoiC is. But it's a tough choice to make, because then you're giving up your power, basically. Plague Champion level 2 does not quite get away. Good shot, though, from the Noise Marines. That was nasty. Little bits of guardsmen there now. 128 to 387. Big pushing through the mid. From the blue team, they found the battle wagon with a Venom Cannon Carnifex. Big old thing. That is a rocket launcher Kommando. You know what? I think I've barely noticed what this Kommando's been doing this game. Usually I'm super focused on what Commandos are up to. Yeah, it is Crippling Talon for the Ravener Alpha and the Synapse Aura for damage. Looks like the Commando's got the rocket launcher and nothing else at the moment. Bizarre that I ever noticed him more, coming to think of it. Bane Wolf is taken out. I guess it did some decent work though, eh? Not sure you want to stand there, Primaris Psyker. There's the Spirit Leech to drain some energy off him. Neurothrope loves that stuff. Level 2 Ravener. Not sure why they have this Synapse Aura. Usually you'd see that on a melee Ravener when they have melee stuff around them, kind of thing. Red team still holding the west side. Battle Wagon is here. Oh, we got a Melter Gun Techmarine though. So they can do some good anti-vehicle stuff. Lightning Claws Chaos Lord while I take a gulp of drink. Still pushing this power really hard, the blue team. When they're 300 VPs behind, they need to rotate mid, surely. There's Paroxysm and a Cataclysm. Inquisitor doesn't like this. There's quite a lot of heresy there. Neurothrope, what are you up to? Get out of here. Survives it, I think. For now, anyway. What's the Carnifex doing? Oh, just killed that fella. Had a little snack. 76 to 387 on the VPs. Blue team taking west side, perhaps. Oh, they got Terminators in. With an assault cannon. Those inspirations on kill. We got some Mark of Corn Chaos Space Marines. And the Lightning Claw Chaos Lord we saw. So those Terminators are going to be threatened for sure. Yeah, Thaggorraki's army is actually quite nasty for Terminators with Bloodletters and upgraded CSM and that Chaos Lord. Can I see the Gretchens, please? No. Guess they're still inside this. Oh, Carnifex is still going for it. Rocket Launcher Kommando doing some murder. There's a big Zap Gun shot. Carnifex blinks first and leaves. Rocket Launcher still getting hits. Big old chase. Torrent formation. We're trying to save it. Cannot save it. It was a decent hit, though. Triple cap now for blue. Alpha Centauri with a Bane Blade on the way. Chaos Terminators with Auto Cannon for StoiC. Level are you, Mr. Plague Champion? Level 3, alright. You gonna repair? Nope. Maybe? Well, lucky tried to. No, just gonna leave that to the heretics. Blue team have the west side. Grabbing these contested wreck points as well. Bulbus down to 3 units, gets another Carnifex going. AngryMetalGuy is pretty solid on this side of the Librarian, Terminators and the Devastators. Is it? Oh, it's a las cannon now, okay. Back on the east side. Blue team are obsessed with this power. They are decapping it. Fully upgraded guardsmen here. 2 of them, in fact, with plasma guns. Commissar leaders and sergeants. West side. What can you do here, Thaggoraki? Bloodletters. Oh, go after the Neurothroat. Get a good special, but the Bloodletters are now being focused. And they can't stand up to that for long. And here's Bulbus now. Thaggoraki needs to run. And Paroxysm going in too. Really need to run. I think we're going to be alright. Heretics worshipping. Chaos Lord may not make it. CSM barely made it out. Yeah. Need help, says Thaggoraki. That was a really rough fight. He pretty much got out, I think, as soon as he saw more Tyranids showing up, but he had a rough old time. What is Grimm up to, actually? Oh. They're still back at base. Not the Bane Blade. The Battle Wagon's being repaired. The Bane Blade is doing what? Oh, it's a Stormlord now. Okay. This is like the anti-infantry super heavy tank with a Vulcan Mega Bolter. Is that like the craziest bolter you can get? Or is there one even more insane than this? You can also reinforce off this and transport inside of it, which is handy. Veil of Time on the sprinting Terminators. Look at them go. Does it seem like AngryMetalGuy wants to push? I mean, understandably, they're down under 100 VPs, doesn't really want to push on power and then be forced off. You could argue maybe it's worth throwing the Techmarine up there to get some melter gun bashing. But they decided not to. Level 2 CSM, what about these fellas? Also level 2. Crippling Poison, continuing to be very useful. Raven Alpha got a decap, well played. Does he make it out though? Looks like he does. Well done, Mr. Ravener. Big Zappy Gun, Battle Wagon, and Knob Squad. They have their Knob Leader, and they have Mina and Greener, elite tier 3 infantry. And they're going to cause a lot of problems. Running in after this Battle Wagon's already disrupted things. Big Zap Gun. Awesome shot. Couldn't quite get a kill with it though. Terminator's teleporting the hell away from the Knob Squad. They do not want to fight those guys. Despite having Power Fist themselves, they would get crushed. Decent hit there. Oh, the Chaos fellas have met each other now. $76 to 146. Knob Squad chasing the Carnifex. Oh, and then they run away. Why? I guess they just got too close to stuffs. Pushed too deep. Bloodletters want to get on the Terminators. And they got them. Chaos Terminators here for Thaggoraki. No upgrade yet. Space Marine Terminators backing off. Bloodletters have to run. Red team taking the west side, and the Stormlord is here now. Got a las cannon as well, getting shots on the Carnifex. Land Raider Phobos. Big threat to the Stormlord, actually. 2,000 hit points, though. It always feels kind of fragile, even though it has 2,000 hit points, just because it's so slow. There's such a large target. But what kind of AV do the red team have? The Knob Squad. I guess the Chaos Terminators we get in there. The Battle Wagon. They obviously have this Kommando. So yeah, it could be threatened, surely. 52 to 146. Red team still hold the west side. Scouts trying to be sneaky and get it decapped. They are revealed for a bit, but then they can infiltrate. But the Zap Gun says no. Hide the Boys used on the Nob squad from the Commando's global bar. What are they going to go for? They just want to clear up the VP, I think. Big old retreat. They sure cleared it up. Meanwhile, Stormlord doing outrageous damage to the Neurothrope. Needs to back away. Gonna die. Not careful. Bloodletter's going after it. Didn't need to. Neurothrope goes down. The Gartus goes in. Carnifex goes down. That's kind of getting it done. Bad fight for the blue team there. But for Bulbus, especially Imperial Abyss thrown in. Chaos versus Chaos. Those guys aren't making it out. That was a nuke from StoiC. But it's Nurgle green flavor. Kind of like apple, I think. Maybe apples that have been left out in the sun for 17,000 years or something. Chaos, not a Chaos Predator. Loyalist Predator with las cannon. Got a big chunky rear armor here. And another one. Battle Wagon may need some repairs. Techmarine reviving the Ravener Alpha. Level 6 this guy. Done well. Putting pressure on the Stormlord. Lots of pressure actually. Where's the marked target though? They want to keep their energy up for the shield perhaps. Blue team grab it. 39 to 144. Can they hold on? StoiC trying to hold the mid so they don't lose their natural VP. Eastern edge kind of been abandoned for now. And blue team are getting a lot of power income out of it. Stormlord I think is done for. Yes it is. Marco Zinch Predator tank doing some good work. Oh, Chaos Terminator is white. There's a Thaggoraki Chaos Terminator. Look at this librarian. What level is that guy? Level 3. Still level 1 Carnifex. Nob squad having a go. They have their U-jammers now. And here's another Nob squad. What are they going to go for? They're going for the tank. You can get rear arm hits on the tank. That was outrageous damage there. And that's only a level 2 Nob squad. Those are like 2 hits from each model. I mean, it was rear armor, and the tank wasn't moving. But that was kind of nuts. That's what a Nob squad can do for you. And quite rightly, I think. They are pretty damn expensive when you fully upgrade them. 39 to 132. Double Venom Cannon Carnifexes. Yeah, need to be careful of those las cannons. Ravener Alpha getting stuck in there. Some good hits, some kills. 1-to-1 cap. Thaggoraki down to a single unit now. Oh, did they lose an infantry model to a las cannon hit? I mean, it happens. Maybe it was from the Phobos. Trying to recover now with Chaos Space Marines. Can the red team hold? I mean, they've got a battle wagon and 2 Nob squads. And a whole bunch of guardsmen stuff, including Kasrkin and Catechins. And a Pergathus Inquisitor. Where's the Kommando? Maybe he's trying to get through the mid. And get to the VP. It didn't work out. Kasrkin can cap fast. So they're going to try it. There's no plasma cannons either, but there is a Blast Master which hits terrain. Or an object, I guess. Get AV man, says AngryMetalGuy. Sorry, says Alpha Centauri. Yeah, they've got soon to be 3 Carnifexes to deal with, a Phobos and a Predator tank. They need some AV for sure. Double Nobs can tear through most of it if given half the chance. Chaos Lord level 4, sorry, level 2. Going for Dark Halo. Giving up the Icon of Khorne. Dark Halo helps him get into combat. There he goes. Whereas the Icon of Khorne helps you a lot when you're in combat. Nob squad trying to tough out a decap here. And I think they're going to do it. There it is. Might need to run now, fellas, though. They are not running, and this Noise Marine seems to struggle to hit consistently. Maybe it needs to be moved a bit. Inquisitor takes up the slack with Rosarius. Almost level 6. orbital goes in. I'm not sure what was being aimed at there. The guardsman? It really didn't do much. Chaos Terminator is now back on it. 32 to 86 on the VPs. It's so close. That's a rocket run. Global nuke from the Imperial Guard and an Imperial Abyss from Thaggoraki. Chaos Terminator survived it. VP stays red. Thaggoraki makes sure of that. Current formation now. They want this. They really want this las cannon dead, but it survives. Does the battle wagon survive? That's a lot of anti-vehicle. Now have a Stranglethorn cannon carnifex. Down it goes. Crashing into a capillary tower. Down to 7 VPs, the blue team. Terminator is desperately trying to cap. Some Gretchens in there fighting them. Go on, fellas. Techmarine show up, get a shot in. Those new Chaos Terminators, they are. StoiC's got a hell of an army. 2 Chaos Terminators, Chaos Spread and a Phobos, but a lot of them are low health. Heretics are worshipping. Down goes the tank. 1 VP for the blue team, by the way. And there's the 2-to-1. Terminator's toughing it out. Ravener Alpha, putting pressure on to create some space. Level 4. Diligently been meleeing away at stuff all game, I guess. Or most of the game. Can the blue team hold on to 1 VP? Have nukes as Alpha Centauri. And that could be absolutely vital. Blue team need to get stuff on a natural VP. Lictor's here, turret going off. That's a shrewd move from AngryMetalGuy. Knob Squad's trying to get through, but they can't push through absolutely everything. Oh, maybe they could get the Phobos though. It's so low. Suppressed by the tower, the shrine, sorry, and they are forced to leave. I think they should have turned around and finished off the Phobos there. I think they could have. 1 hit from each of them might have been enough. Noise Marines getting bludgeoned to death. They're not going to make it away. 1 to 50. That is a Shooter Boys squad trying to cap, but that is an Noxus Cloud. Kommando Nobnow's on it. Can he get it done? I don't think so. Down he goes. That was so close. Day Champion fighting a Chaos Lord now. Day Champion goes for the cap. Chaos Terminator is there too. Another rocket run. Alpha Centauri has rolled that dice now. And it might have been to save the game. We'll see. Ogren's running in. Oh, look at this though. Blue team. The Lictor, level 4 Lictor, is a fast capping unit. Gets the cap. Says hello to the Knob Squad, then leaves. That vehicle wreck is still there. I love that. Venerable Dreadnought dropped in by AngryMetalGuy. WF says Alpha Centauri. Who has time for all the words? Venerable Dreadnought having fun back there. There's Blessing of the Omnicide to repair stuff. Blue team may have this. Can they get a triple cap at the end here? They didn't need it. Double cap. Got it. Died the drop pod. Oh, did something get killed by the drop pod over there? Oh, the Ogrins, I think. That's what they were WFing about. That is awesome. Didn't even realize. What a game. What a game. Level 9 Techmarine. Did some awesome work on this side. Very solid. We had a level 4 Ravener Alpha. Good pressure at the end, trying to create some space and things. Level 7 Plague Champion ended up with double Terminators still. Had some good melee shenanigans going on. Level 6 Inquisitor. Level 6 Kommando. In there somewhere. There he is. And the Chaos Lord, level 4. Lying in the pile of bodies, as Korn intended. There you have it, guys. Hell of a close game. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.